My brother-in-law Roger struggled with MS and recently passed away. My sister suspects that he had not always taken his medication as directed, and this could have shortened his life. This project is in his memory. When Mark directed us to make a habit builder, I realized that even though I'm only supposed to take one pill in the morning and one at night, it's still easy to forget. That's the story behind the Pill Taker Habit Maker. That said, it was time for me to go through the steps this class taught us. Big robots pop footballs. My original requirements were to match the look of the pill box, blink an LED to remind me to take the pill, not blink when the lights were off, run on battery power. If possible, sleep the system to conserve the battery. This build 3 was enjoyable because of the things that Mark does best. Explains in simple terms things like CAD that always seemed daunting to me. Programming, even though I'm too new to be very proficient, but I'm not afraid to try. 3D printing and laser cutting. Out of my price range, but I can sure see the advantages in building. I wanted my pill reminder to appear that it could be part of my weekly pill box. And if it didn't, my wife would never allow me to put it in the bathroom. The pill box is made of white plastic. I did play with the Tinkercad program that Mark told us was for kids, so I thought I could at least understand it. It was pretty easy, and I think that having been encouraged to check it out was a nice takeaway from the class. Even without a 3D printer or laser printer, being able to build virtually is a time saver. I didn't expect the physical build to be too hard, and I thought the programming would be easy too. I just needed a circuit that would blink an LED, a photocell to only blink the LED if the lights were on, and then a timer delay to keep the program from turning on for 12 hours after the pill box was moved. The tilt switch could work. I think I was showing my ignorance to think it was that easy. A blink code. There are many I discovered, and they all were not complicated. The photocell code. Without some additional hardware, it looks like a time delay is a very complicated amount of coding way beyond my capabilities. I want to thank my peer group, especially Eric Gazinski, for offering to help me code and gave several good suggestions. The attempts did let me know I need to learn the basics of the code language to succeed. The class has inspired me, and I will educate myself in the future. I missed completing build number 2 because of a large build coupled with time constraints. So I decided to go old school to solve my requirements without much coding. I used a relay with a photocell to act as a switch to turn on the LED blinking circuit. And the sleep function? I had a motion detector from my Halloween builds that could power down the entire board to conserve the battery, and no deep sleep coding was needed. Now the build. I remembered that I had some old VHS tapes of my daughter's kids' theater performances that came in white plastic cases. When I cut it, it matched with the pill box. Holes for the LED, photocell, and motion detector in the front, and Velcro to hold the components for easy dismantle in the future when my pill-taking habit is learned. Here's the Pill Taker Habit Maker in action. With nothing moving in the dark, it's dormant. Entering the bathroom wakes up the box, and the light causes the photocell to activate the relay code to close, allowing the LED blinking code to activate the LED. The blinking light is a great reminder to take that pill. Lights off, the relay opens, and the blinking circuit is broken and the LED stops. After a short delay, the motion detector sees nothing moving and turns off the Arduino, saving the battery. I was frustrated by my coding ignorance, but I feel like I was able to satisfy the requirements of my Pill Taker Habit Maker in spite of having to create some old school workarounds. I'm confident that this assignment will inspire me to keep learning and take my future builds to a new level. This entire class experience has been one of the best Christmas gifts I've ever received. Thank you, Mark Rober and my helpful peer group. Of course, I'll never know if this project could have helped my brother-in-law, but I hope Roger is smiling down knowing he inspired the build.